Hello, welcome to Deja Vu Tarot. This is going to be an episode of palm reading cards today. So basically, what I'm going to do, this is going to be all for a collection of energies. They do have the palm on the card and the definition of the palm itself. I'm going to be intuitively looking at the words, whatever spirit shows me on the actual card, and I'll use my intuition for messages. Please, again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Just want to do something different today, guys. And if this is something that you're interested in getting a palm reading for guidance, feel free to book a reading, okay? $50 one whole hour. We also do $1 per minute phone consultations. All right, so sit back, relax. Okay, Holy Spirit, show me what I need to see for the collective. All right, I'm going to shuffle. And Holy Spirit, you give me the messages. What message you have for anybody who's going to come across this channel today? What messages you have for the collective? Make sure y'all like and subscribe to my channel. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to go to any other videos. I have plenty. Okay, these two flipped out, so we're going to just keep these two. Okay, this one. So basically, each palm is different on the card, like I was saying. Okay, each palm means something. Okay, so this is basically what's coming out. Okay, here we go. Understand the big picture. Okay. Do not make quick decisions and abrupt and reckless decision making. Someone with strong likes and dislikes. Someone that has a very intellectual sign of creativity. So this could be a message. Understand the big picture. Look at the bigger picture. Don't be so quick to make decisions. You are a pioneer, or you will achieve your goals quickly. Maybe make a practical plan. You listen to what peers say. You are overly concerned. 333 is I looked up about what people think of you. So these are the things that you make and change over time that needs to disappear. Okay, so this could be a message of someone who is getting blocked from blessings, or okay. You take pleasure in money and material things. That too need to change over time and disappear. So basically, we can't be what's the word? So focused on material things, so focused on money that we don't take the time to focus on ourselves and God and God's understanding, right? Too busy chasing a bag. So Spirit is saying you need to take pleasure in doing that more than anything, which needs to change. So this could be an ancestral trait, a habit, something that you're doing that is carrying over down generations, okay? Down a generational line. So this needs to change. Some of y'all could be short. average, or you falling short on your achievements. So if you are trying to work really hard to achieve and it's not manifesting for you, this is why. Okay, you're trying to reach the top, then you need to not be so worried about what other people think about you. Okay, that needs to change. If you are focused so much on money and material things and you're not worried about love, okay, that causes you sometimes to make abrupt decisions that may be causing you to be stagnant, okay, or you need to be flexible. Allow love to come in. Rule with your heart. Some of y'all are very logical. So if you're too much in your logic, you need to rule more with your heart. If you're too much in your heart, you may need to, balance it out with more of a logic standpoint. All right. Some of y'all also lack self-confidence. So this could be pertaining to a relationship, okay? Because prior time when I got on, I was pulling cards and it was flying out. Somebody was getting a hard on or having a stiffy. And I am doing actual love read after this. So if you guys are watching this, make sure y'all watch the love reading because it may be following up with this. So this could be a love or relationship. Y'all know twin flame soulmates. I do read. Your relationship might have had a short ending, or spirit is saying, with these twin flame loves or soulmate loves relationships, that we need to be a bit more flexible, not care what other people think. These are things that you can change. Some of y'all are lacking the self confidence, so you need to build your self confidence. State your affirmations. Know that's the key to being successful. I know. That is something that we all struggle with a little bit, right? Just moving forward, having that confidence and success, having a confidence that things will work out. With, with through God, all things are possible. Okay, so this is too needs to change. And this could be for a lot of us, right? We all can relate it some of this. Also, you guys need to ground yourself more and be more thoughtful towards others. Okay. So someone is acting a little bit selfishness. Some selfishness could be some areas where it too needs to change, okay, in the heart space. Okay. So some of y'all heart chakras or hearts may be blocked. You need to go inward. You are lacking self confidence. That is also a part of being self love, self esteem, having that confidence to know that you can make anything possible, right? Money, abundance, and finances. This could be blocking some of y'all finances or abundance. Okay, so selfishness again, back to always thinking about money, right? Material gain. So some of y'all could be selfish. Okay, regarding maybe not wanting to be open to a relationship because I'm making money and I don't want to share my money with nobody. Well, this could be your true love. You're blocking your blessing because you're not wanting to be flexible and be open enough to open your heart and share your wealth, because God will bless you with more wealth. If you think about a soulmate or a twin flame relationship, God is a caring, sharing, wonderful spirit. So why would he don't want you going into a selfish relationship selfish, meaning you're going to hold back your love, you're going to hold back your finances, you're not going to be able to love. You got to have, listen guys, relationship is at least 50-50. You got to bring at least 50%. It's 80, 75 something. It's not always a take. You got to be able to open your heart and give as well, as much as you want a person to provide for you and give you money and give you what you need. Well, you need to be able to open, go within and open your heart to be able to do the same. It's a give and take here. You got to be flexible. You got to be freely able to open your heart and freely love with everything out on the table. That is where your abundance lies. And if you too lack of confidence, that means you need to work on that. That's something you may need to clear in your generation, right? Got to figure out why you're scared to be able to, why you're scared to open up to love, why you're scared to open your heart. Okay, you guys might be concerned what other people may think about you. You need to book a reading. Okay, some of y'all are selfish, so it's like you just want money and it's all about me and it's I need my hair done, my this and that, and God is saying, well, realistically, you need to not be so selfish, right? This is just all about likes and dislikes. Meaning, well, I don't like, so okay, so also what I'm picking up, if you are in a relationship, or a twin flame soulmate, if y'all having trouble trying to be in this relationship, spirit is saying, um, you may have some strong likes that you like about the person. You may also have some strong dislikes that you like about a person, but it's all about being flexible, okay? Learning to compromise these things. How deep is your love? Are you willing to open your heart to compromise, to be flexible enough? These things that can change. So if it's like, like I always say, write it down. What do you like about this person? What do you don't like about this person? Is the things that you don't like about a person changeable, right? Is they willing to change it in the physical and also in spiritually? I mean, the spirit got to get changed first before it manifests the physical. So you gotta be able to be more emotional towards others, towards love. If that's what people want, you should want it. If you're saying you don't want love, that means you definitely need to work on yourself. Cause love is what you need always. So if you don't believe that you need love because you're afraid to get your heart broke or you're afraid to meet someone else, then that means you need to heal because you're not ready for love. Right? That's your own body telling you you got things to work on. And I am telling you the things, well, spirit is telling you the things that you need to work on. Some of y'all are in relationships and you need to write down what you like, what you dislike. Is it changeable in that person? Can that person change? Can that person, you got to practice forgiveness. If you are part of the spirit team, the spirit community, forgiveness is the key to a lot of things, right? And it's hard. You got to ask God to help you forgive. It's easier said than done. But once you forgive that person and then really sit down and say, okay, is these things that we're breaking up about, or if these things that I am judging this person on changeable? Is this person willing to change? Will you allow that person to change? You see, you got to be flexible. Okay? That's a part of compromising in a relationship. A lot of these twin flame soulmates are breaking these generational curses of past life, ancestries or past life things, right? Things that's been passed down, curses, hexes, stuff like that. All right, so Spirit is saying have a good understanding of people and their problems, and you guys may have these qualities, okay? This is just me saying it, y'all take what resonates. This card wants to keep jumping out. Okay, what is this saying? Okay, so Also, those of you who have a good understanding of people and problems, y'all are very uh what is it? Charismatic. Okay, and spirit do want to recognize for approval. They are saying good job. They approve. They're recognizing that you take pleasure. Um, some of y'all have a desire for approval and recognition. And I just look at this as saying that also spirit is giving you that recognition of like you do have overall good understanding of people, right? Some of y'all could be a money or material things is you got a good understanding of that. But you may just lack self-confidence, right? Or you may feel like money makes you confident. But you need to understand you don't need to have money to have confidence. That needs to come within. That needs to come from within first. Then you get money. See, that's the concept of society want to make you feel like, okay, once I get money, all my problems gonna go away. No, once you get money, you get actually more problems. It's just you need to be in a position, mind, body, and soul, to be able to handle if God bless you with a lot of money. That you're not gonna sit there and blow it off, or not even just money, or just gifts, or anything that God bless you. Spirit wants to make sure that you are going to be able to be balanced with it all. Okay, and not just taking pleasure in material things and spending money, but then lacking self confidence and feeling like you need to spend money or you need to have these fancy things to have confidence or to get a girl, you look good, or compliment from someone else, right? You want to dress nice and have material things for your, hey, it makes you feel good, fine. Okay, but you should be robbing, killing, and destroying for material things. See, that's where it gets demonic. Having sex for money, gambling, even really. Gambling away your whole life savings just for some money. That's where it can get addictive, right? Or lacking that self confidence. OnlyFans and all that. That's still lack of self confidence, right? It's not really something that you should really be happy about doing, honestly. I don't even care if it is easy to do. It's still a part of your self confidence, it's still a part of your self love. See, when people don't understand, when you love yourself more and more and more, you want to protect yourself. You want to make sure your peace, your inner peace, is not getting taken away from you. So you will start waking up not really hanging out, not really doing the things that's low vibrational anymore because you know 1818 on the clock that is it's not good, right? Like I always use the example like me gambling. I love it. I'm in Vegas. What do you mean? But I know it's a low vibrational thing, right? But that's something I'm still dealing with. But I am stopping. I've stopped, but it hits me every now and then because I like my bingo and everything like that. But it is still considered a low vibrational way of being, right? So that's something that I'm learning, right? But everybody have things that we have to learn. Everybody have vices and things, right? But the thing with me with gambling, I'm not, most people spend their whole life savings. I have people go in there and spend thousands and thousands and thousands. I'm not doing that. But I can see where that could become addictive, right? And spirit know that could become addictive to where you could be in there doing that. So, it's just about self awareness and stopping yourself ahead of time. Because again, that is something that can be changed. See, that's the good thing about the gift of God. That's the good thing about the goodness of God. It can be changed. You don't have to sit there and just accept. You can make a change in your life. Okay. And then you know, you don't have to stick with anything, guys. One thing about life, you can change it. that's what you want to do. If it's important, if personal happiness is important. See, personal happiness is important to me. So every day I try to strive to change for my highest of good because that brings me personal happiness. That brings me goodness. That brings me peace, right? So that's that. This is all what it is. All right. And also self focused, having a little concern for others, try to be more considerate, right, of other people, and how, put yourself in their shoes type deal. Okay. Think about how your actions is impacting others. So that is a good one. We have to think about our actions, man, because karma is real. It depends on what type of karma you want. Your actions will create your karma. The seeds that you plant will create your plant. So you want to plant good seeds. You don't want to plant failure. You don't want to plant bad seeds because that ends up in failure, right? Karma, you will learn from this. You don't want to lose faith in your ability to realize your goals and objectives, guys. You can do your goals and objectives in your own way as long as you're doing your goals and objective. It don't necessarily have to be exactly like somebody else. So if I'm doing tarot, if you want to be in the spiritual business, but you may not feel like tarot is something you want to do, it's other fields in spirituality that you can do that won't be exactly what I do. Just as long as it makes you happy and you have that ability to stay focused on your goals and your purpose and objectives, right? Okay, and when you do that, long lasting friendships, you get things done. Some of y'all have very long lasting friendships and relationships. Okay, but also, this also is saying that someone is very argumentative to their friends. Maybe their friends can't tell them anything. They get very argumentative. So you need to be more flexible with listening sometimes, or you know, a lot of y'all are set in your ways and you're not open minded. That's where open mindedness come in at. Because once you be a little bit more open minded, right, to what others have to say, or to your friends or to your family, you will have longer lasting friendships. People will help you more. People will cooperate with you. People will get things done, right? But if you're in your own way and you're being stubborn and you're not listening to advice and you're not listening to people who's trying to help you, you want to have a dominance over everything, that's when you're going to shoot yourself in the foot, so to speak. Okay? It ain't going to turn out as well. So continue to pursue your personal goals. That's more important. Even you do be tempted to relax, you know what I mean? So some of y'all, I keep seeing relax or fall back. So some of y'all may be getting a little laxed, lazy in doing your goals or creating that project or having some personal goals of yours. Maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to start a business. Okay, something, whatever's important to you, Spirit is saying, don't get too relaxed in it. So you may be being a little lazy or a little lax, you know. Others of you have very strong family members. You have very strong ties to your family members. So their opinions and ideas often changes your emotions. A lot of times when you are tied to karmic family members, you do have to cut ties with them, guys, especially if they continue to fluctuate your emotions. You don't have peace when you're around them. If it's always an argument, anytime you come across them or they be in your home life is supposed to be peace and it's important to you and happiness. So If they are in your home and being disrespectful and not appreciating you as a family member or as a mother or brother, sister, whoever you are to these people, okay, then you need to cut ties because they're influencing you. So some of y'all may have some toxic family members that's influencing you to do other people opinions or other people ideas. This is not your own. Spirit is saying pursue your own personal goals. Maybe you trying to be like your family member, or maybe they're ruling your life or ruling your heart. Could be a father trying to rule your heart, your mind, what you do, what you influence you. Or you could just be around toxic family members, uncles, those toxic people who is still influencing you to do drugs, drink. If you got a drinking problem, why keep hanging around your brothers or your cousins and they drinking? You're going to get influenced, that type thing. Okay, you got to use your head when it comes to these family members because believe it or not, family don't be wanting you to be successful. I ain't going to lie. Some of them, they act like they for you, but a lot of them, if they was for you, they wouldn't be allowing you to keep drinking and, stuff like that. They enabling you instead of actually and influencing you on the positive side. Yeah, they could be dominant. They could be like controlling your life or trying to. Some of y'all may just have past life ties or strong ties to these karmic family members. You may not even be around them, but they could just be tied to you some type of way. So you may need to clear your energy and ask Archangel Michael or God to cut off cords. They do not serve you. You may daydream a lot about traveling. You may want to travel. Somebody's daydreaming. They may want to travel to you, collective, but they're tied to this family, or they feel like this family, if they move to you or travel to you, this family gonna do something here. This could be a family members, could be a cult family. I ain't gonna lie, something like that. Somebody got definitely hella control over you. So this may be some money in the family. Like you may have a family that's kind of rich in money or whatever. You feel like you gotta stay tied to these people. They could be influencing your love life. Maybe telling you, oh, you don't need to go travel to her. You don't need to be going over there. You don't, putting negative seeds in your head. And you're basing your opinions off of what they're telling you. But Spirit is saying, follow your own personal path. You can't be listening to family members because I mean, they some of them intentions don't be to harm you, but still they could be giving you poor advice. You may be wanting to travel the world, and they're like, no, you don't need to be traveling. You don't need, they could be stopping you. It's something you want to go do. Maybe you want to travel, you want to move, you want to do things your way, get things done in your own way. And they could be trying to stop you here. They're being stubborn. And again, we got stiffy. Somebody, I told you, we doing the love reading. Somebody got a stiffy every time they see you. They want to come towards you. You might be the one that's like, nah. But I feel like this is a coworker. It's somebody you work with. They get a stiffy, cause you're thick, and when you come around, they get a stiffy. Okay. Yeah, your curves. They like your body. Your curves. It's like it's a coworker, somebody you work with. They could even be pleasuring themselves at work. When you come around and stuff, they get all horny and stiff. They're like attracted to you. Oh, well, this could be you, collective. Maybe when they see you, they get a stiffy. Also, some of y'all are highly critical of your curves of your body. So you may not like your body. And Spirit is saying, just be secure within yourself. You can too change that over time. If that's what you want to do, just work towards it. Just work towards your goals. All right, we're going to do final cards. Give me two more. Okay. All right, here are the last ones. This one flipped out in reverse. Let's see what this is here. So you don't have power, okay? This was in reverse. So you could be weak. You may find yourself being weak. You're very critical of yourself here. You may be a curvy person. Maybe you gain weight, kind of thick. You thicker than maybe what you used to be, and it's making you very insecure. The spirit is saying that you got to stand in your power. You got to give yourself encouraging words. I am beautiful. I love myself. I'm strong. I'm beautiful. I'm loved. That type of thing. So you got to do some affirmations. Whoever this is that's very insecure. Even if you feel weird saying your affirmations, just keep saying them. You'll start liking them after a while. That's with anything, right? Um, let's see. Yeah, you have to connect with your logic and your emotions. I talked a little bit about this. Like, if some person is too much in their mind, you got to connect with your heart. If you're too much in your heart all the time, running by your emotions on your sleeve, you need to heal the logical side of yourself. So it's a balance to your logic and your emotional side. Okay, that's what's going to balance you. So it's just kind of reiterating of that. And then Jupiter, somebody is very sensitive. So this to me is a sense of like either two things. You are overweight, maybe you're really overweight to where it could be messing with your heart or giving you some type of, you know, health risk. And you are being defensive. Your family could be just trying to tell you to go get an exam or go to the doctor or be careful or don't eat that, or and you're not listening. You're in your ego about it. You have a strong ego about it, but yet you're still insecure of your body, but you're not having encouragement. You're not encouraging yourself. You're not having confidence to know that you're okay. You got this. You may need to go to the doctor, maybe a mental exam or something like that. I was thinking, what's that song? Two shorts of a lamb's tail or something like that. Or elevator don't stop it. I don't know. You might have a mental thing going on with you. You may need to go seek some help. So definitely mental wealth is the key for sure. You would definitely gain satisfaction from it. Spirit is saying you could be suffering in silence, or you hate suffering with it, or you like to see people suffer. You could be getting easily hurt by advice or what somebody's telling you. That's because you're in your ego. You gotta take your ego out of it. You gotta take your ego out of it. And then you'll be able to make changes over time. It's gonna eventually disappear over time. But if you're not making changes, Spirit is saying you're gonna be somebody gonna disappear over time, or something over time gonna happen to you. It's gonna carry over time. So some of y'all, I ain't gonna lie, you could have a disease or something like that, or something with your heart, and you're not thinking, or you got to be logical about it. And I feel like you get like emotional about it, like if somebody bring it up or the family bring it up about your life, you are being stubborn and you're not listening, and you're not standing in your power. You are worrying about money and work. You're a workaholic. You just go to work every day, or you're worrying about like material things, but you ain't gonna be able to enjoy any material things, hon, if you don't take care of yourself. Once again, yourself come first. You'll pass out. You fall, drop dead. You worrying about material things. You can't take that to the grave with you. You got to get yourself healthy first. Okay? Somebody could be acting like they're all fine and they healthy, but they're not. Because this also came in reverse. Okay? Yeah, make that decision to, put yourself first. You're probably putting other people's needs and things before your own. Spirit is saying, learn to say no. So that could be a family thing again. Your family could be having you do a whole bunch. Disappear. That keeps sticking out. Disappear over time. Let me get another card on that. What do you mean by disappear over time? Dang, that smacking thing. You have a good judgment of understanding people characteristics. You pick yourself up when things are down. This was all in reverse, by the way. You stick to what you know and find it difficult to take risks. You should try to push your imagination. And I was in reverse. Lack of imagination. Yeah, it's like you guys are just somebody's not taking. And this also talks about like a work or a career or some personal goal that you guys are not taking a risk on too, because you may feel like you're too curvy. Some of y'all want to be models or something like that. Acting could be an actor. And Spirit is saying, go ahead and be careful and go ahead and pursue your career. And you're just worrying about your weight, possibly. And you're scared. Maybe you're not feeling like you're confident to do it. And Spirit is saying, go for it. You got to work on yourself, though, because you're finding it difficult to take risks. You're not using your imagination and thinking. See, when you're trying to manifest, you got to know that you're there. You got to use your imagination as if you already are an actor. It's like you're already an actor. You just got to know that that's what you are, and pick yourself up, because it's not going to be easy, right? And the minute you find something difficult, it's like you're giving up on yourself, and Spirit is saying you need to pick yourself up. So you need to be your own motivation. See, I had to become my own motivation, meaning saying my affirmations, looking myself in the mirror, telling myself I could do it. I still do this because we have to be, as chosen ones, our own motivation at times, because sometimes family ain't gonna understand what you're going on. We're chosen, you know what I mean? The society don't understand us as chosen ones. God understand it, spirit understand it, but 3D mundane people probably ain't gonna understand it. They probably gonna look at you like you're crazy. But as long as you know what you're doing and God know what you're doing, and if that's what God anointed you to do, then you need to go on and do it. And exactly, because God is life. Okay. Now, these are also fake preachers and pastors. So, a lot of the characteristics that I was saying, understand, y'all know. Y'all know. We ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, y'all gonna have good karma. You do those things, make those changes, Spirit saying good karma. Some of y'all have. Congratulations. And some of y'all just need to, just need a little more time. That's it. Okay. Yeah. And some of y'all, spirit is giving y'all the messages that y'all are a seer and you're ignoring that. Okay? And you're saying no to it. And you can't say no to it. Okay? Because whoever you listening to, somebody saying no to spirit, you need to listen to spirit. You could be listening to like some type of reader or fake priest or fake somebody that got a fake profile about themselves, a fake life persona. You even could be putting on a fake life persona, okay? Or you're listening to some fake reader who's probably trying to tell you that you're not a seer or whoever. You know, some people going to readings, going to people, you know, they're saying they're empresses, but they're not. These people do spell work, okay? Yeah, they're not in reverse, okay? Spirit say, don't go to these fake ass readers. Don't listen to these readers. I mean, you could listen to readers if you have healed enough to know and use your discernment on what is true and what not in your situation. But don't just be going to these fake ass readers. Book a reading with me. $50 for 1 whole hour. You know who the true seer is. Why you gonna go to somebody that's gonna do spell work? Beep beep. Somebody backing that thing up. So some of these readers they be hoes for real, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of readers on YouTube that is actually prostitutes. Okay? So just be careful. They could be showing their body and stuff. Yeah, they do spell work, what I'm saying. They're tricksters. So you could be going to a young karmic reader here. Spirit is saying, do not go to this reader. Yeah. But don't understand, God is looking at these tricksters. God know who they are. And angels got your back. God know who these fake ass readers is. Some of y'all got a stalker that stalks you at work. So again, we picking up that work energy that I had picked up. Somebody could be, I told you, they get horny with you at work or while you're working, or maybe you got a platform and when they see you, they jerking off to you. Collective, I ain't gonna lie. They could be paying practitioners, spirit saying they paying practitioners to do sex magic, spell work. They trying to take your gifts. So some of y'all, your coworkers know that you are spiritual here. And they know you got a twin, a divine masculine, okay? And they're doing spell work to take your gifts, to take your life. But this person, your divine masculine, is healing his heart, okay? Because you healed your heart, so congratulations. You all healed from this runner chaser stage, so I could definitely be talking to a twin flame. Okay? And spiritual court is now in session for these thieves that tried to steal these dark empath readers. So these were actual readers who you could have went to a reader to get advice, and this reader started trying to do spell work on you and your union. She knew what y'all was doing. This person could have been gay, or this reader could have liked it you and wanted to take you from your twin or something like that, child. Listen, it's written for y'all to be a seer. Y'all know who y'all are. And please take heed to the messages. You guys are ignoring them. Okay? Also, seers, you guys are getting good karma, so you might be ignoring the signs. Make sure y'all are praying for protection. Pray always. Ask and you shall receive. Okay? And your masculine is healing, okay? Everything is getting returned back. So that has been y'all reading. We're gonna leave it there. Yeah, they was doing moon magic on you. This could have been some co-workers here. Also, you got a stalker co-worker who, when you go to work, collective, you got a curvy body. They're masturbating to your photos, to your body. You may have a stalker at work or something that's doing this. So just be careful. Make sure when y'all at work, don't be too sexy now. You got people over here with a thick stiffy 4444 on the clock. Angels got your back though. So just listen to your angels, man. They gonna protect you. Spirit, God, listen, 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 guys, listen. Book a reading if you have to, okay? And once again, what goes around come all the way back around again. That's the circle of life. Deja vu tarot. Peace.